What's good with the veterans military? We got a new bipartisan bill that has been introduced by who? Senator Rick Scott, with the endorsement of Senator Ted Cruz and Senator Jon Ossoff. Hey, let's get into it, buckos. So what we're looking at right here is a new bill that has been introduced to the Congress as of yesterday. As in, it's a bill to require the Secretary of Veteran Affairs, Dennis McDonald, to establish a comprehensive standard for the timing between referrals and appointments for care from the Department of Veteran Affairs and submit a report with that respect to standard and other purposes. So what this means, hey, we got a lot of veterans, and it's good. You know, this is coming from Florida. So Florida has a high population of veterans living there. I don't know why. Veterans, they got some good benefits out there. You know, the state benefits is good. Florida takes care of their veterans. Hey, Gucci killers. As well as Texas. That's why, hey, Senator Ted Cruz is over here spearheading it, pressing them like, hey, we got to get this taken care of, because at the end of the day, it shouldn't be a reason why veterans are waiting months, more than a year, in between a referral. I was referring to this last time. A veteran has been waiting 9 months up until this point for a mental health appointment, either at the VA facility or through community care. Obviously, community care hasn't been good route for veterans right now, just due to, depending on your location, as well as due to the migrant situation. Up until, whenever the VA decides to situate that with Congress and the Border Patrol, possibly from there we'll get some more leeway when it comes to going through community care. But this is just to establish a precedence across the board. Veterans need to get into appointments through referrals sooner. If a veteran can't get treated at a VA medical facility, community care is the next viable option that's available to veterans. Doesn't make sense why veterans are waiting so long. Moving on from there, a little bit of some text, like as of today, no information has been received. This is still a bill. It's a bill to require secretary. Okay, none of this. Not much has changed. Just a little bit of text in here. Bills are generally sent to the Library of Congress from GPO, the Government Publishing Office. There too, we might see a little bit more of this bill. So sometime into next week, but it has been introduced, so it is good. What that means, some veterans, if they only utilize VA medical facilities, it's going to be a plus up, especially if they're trying to build medical evidence for VA disability claims. And it goes into, I'm going to just read this text over here. We got Senator Rick Scott introduced this bipartisan, bicameral schedule for community health and ease data to understand legislators to evaluate services. That's the Schedules Act. This bill is going to increase the amount of care and given to veterans and in a timeliness. So if the Secretary of the VA, Dennis over there, Big Denny's, you know what I'm talking about? If he got an issue with that, he got to take that up with Congress now. But you got Ted Cruz on it. He's over there hounding them. We got Blind Veterans Association as well, backing this bill as well. Paralyzed Veterans of America, Disabled American Veterans, that's DAV, for some of y'all who don't know, and Wounded Warrior Project, WWP, where the benefits at. And I personally utilize Wounded Warrior Project, very good veteran service officers, very good veteran service officers, very good veteran service organization. Their resources, everything is all good. It's all good. If you don't have any mental health services currently, either through the VA or through private care, whatever the case may be, Wounded Warrior Project, Disabled American Veterans, they have resources for you. You can go through them. You can seek care through them, build medical evidence as well. If you need a recommendation for infamous Nexus letter, I know I asked my VSO, she gave me some recommendations, but she said it's best if you go to your already treating physician, your already primary care provider, whether it be in the private realm or in the VA medical facility. It doesn't matter. Moving on from that, go back over here. We got millions of veterans rely on the VA. That's true because not a lot of veterans have VA compensation. We spoke about this in previous videos, and it's critical that our VA providers are accountable. Sticking to the man. I mean, it's taking a couple of years, but hopefully, with this bill, we'll see some actual change and responsiveness in delivering essential and often life-saving care. Dog over here again. Once again, over here. Gloop, 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 gloop. What are you doing, baby? What we got to say, Luna? What we got to say, baby? What we got to say, baby? What you want to say to the kid? Outside of that, that's all I got for you veterans. If you got any questions for me, by all means, let me know down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. What you think about this bill, and how do you think it's going to play out in 2024? I think this bill is going to get passed rather fast because there's a lot of veterans that are not receiving care. We got homeless veterans. We got, combat veterans. Hey, we got a lot of veterans. A lot of veterans need the care more than others, especially if they're only going through VA medical facilities. They're definitely going to need that, across the country, depending on where they're at, whether it's in Los Angeles, Texas, Florida. These veterans need access to care in a timely manner, especially if it means, life-threatening events and stuff like that. They're definitely going to need to go in, get that care when it's applicable to them, and get in there as soon as possible. Hey, y'all like this type of content? Let your boy know. Better go check out some Spanish Copa del Rey, because your boy watches soccer, and Real Madrid just got they goddamn motherfucking beat by Atletico Madrid. Hey, still next time. This Debo out. Stay Gucci with it.